Wallace is out there with Hill. Then it's Duran. Then it's Cunningham. And it's LeVert into the two-guard position. And that's the group for Detroit right now. Grant Hill grabs the miss.
You try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Pass to Duran. Hill against Irving. And the shot is good. Hill's got the first points of the second half here for Detroit.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
LeBron James on the wing. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. LeBron's got 6 points.
Oh, good-looking jumper there. LeBron, the total package at the offensive end.
Cunningham passes to Hill. To the middle. Here's Wallace. And the rejection by James. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Irving with it. 16 points for him. Pass to James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jalen Duran.
Just forcing his way to the line was James. I think we'll say that a million times the next couple decades.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
He gets that one. Cunningham's got his third basket of the night right there.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot and it's over, right? Defense unable to even...
Mitchell, explosive finish.
Donovan Mitchell has the ball on a string. Any spot on the floor, wherever he wants to go, yes, he can get there.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here is Hill. He's got 8. And it's LeVert missing. LeBron passes to Allen. That's tipped. Mitchell against LeVert. Here's Hill. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is what happens when you fail to put a body on someone. The ball is bound to find them.
With the crossover, Mitchell outside. No good from outside. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 6-point game. Offensive rebound. And Wallace hands it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Mobley after the basket by Detroit. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Hill kicks to Cunningham. Hill with it. He's picked up by James. Puts one up from 19. It's LeVert on the wing. Duran sets the screen for LeVert. They get the rebound. Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, G.A. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Irving for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Kyrie Irving, 3rd.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Here's Cunningham. He has 7. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Here's LeBron. Grant Hill making his last shot. James with the bucket. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A shot James feels comfortable taking. He likes making use of that mid-range.
LeVert kicks to Cunningham. Outside Hill. Lays it up off the glass. Hill's got 14.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
LeBron up top. He's guarded by Hill. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Hill. Wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. LeBron outside. That misses off the backboard.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Cunningham inside. He's covered by Irving. Cunningham's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
So for the Pistons, Tobias Harris is checked in for Wallace. And it's Asar Thompson in for LeVert. And Cleveland with a change here too. Hunter's checked in for Evan Mobley. They grab their own miss. James and LeBron throws it down.
Just a taste of the insane potential of LeBron. All signs pointing to superstardom for James.
Now here is Hill. He's got 16. Off target with the jump hook. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. LeBron outside. Shoots. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Here's Hill. And the shot goes in. Hill's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. Great showing for him last season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jones checked in for Jalen Duren. Robinson comes in for Hill, and it's Jenkins in for Cunningham. Here's Garland. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. James right side. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. LeBron's got 17 now.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
On the wing, Harris. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson finds Robinson. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
James driving. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. And then for Cleveland, Evan Mobley's checked in for Dean Wade. And Strus is subbed in for LeBron. Harris against Mobley. Thompson, a screen on Garland. Here's Jenkins. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. With 1 on the clock. In deep. Hunter drops it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here is Cunningham. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Irving is out there with Mitchell. And it's James in at the 3 spot. And Thompson throws it down.
I think the win could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Pass to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Here's Mobley. The offensive rebound. Mitchell outside. Over Thompson. And it's Mitchell missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's James. LeBron James hammers it home.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Here's Harris. Good D by Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 4. On the top of the key, it goes straight through with the swish. Irving's got 21.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison. It doesn't matter.
Here's Harris. Chalk up 2 there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Irving with the bounce pass. Denied.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's Jenkins. A 3-pointer, no good. Harris against James. Mitchell outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Mitchell against Cunningham. Thompson a screen on Mitchell. Here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. 3-pointer. Cans it from downtown. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, just pure from the corner. Harris doesn't pass up an opportunity from there.
Now, here is Irving. Allen outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's...
Oh, my. The athleticism of James is on another level.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Outside Robinson. Pass to Harris. Now here's Cunningham. Launches it. And again, Detroit with the 3.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's James. Over Robinson. And again, it's Cleveland.
And it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a 3-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Here's Thompson. LeBron with the block. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Irving. The putback. Here's Allen. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Harris.
Well, this guy's such a reliable presence on the glass. Jared Allen using that length to save the play.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Harris. Wallace comes in for Asar Thompson. Hill, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Jenkins. Offensive rebound. Here's Mobley. The kick out to LeBron. From range, LeBron is good.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
They need this. Cunningham. Oh, softly lays it in.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. James. Oh, epic move by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra. On that one.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Al Cunningham. Lock at 6.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
At the line for Detroit.
First one falls for.
Hey, Cunningham. 2 shots.
That one is no good. TB1 complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Now, Duran. LeVert up top. Covered by Mitchell. Can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 14. It's stolen by Hill. Cunningham. Strong move off the glass.
And sometimes you forget Cunningham's height, but what he puts it to use down low.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Knocked down the 3.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Cleveland.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
Hill looking around. Now Duran. He gets it to go. Now Mitchell. Allen, a screen on LeVert. Mitchell. Duran pulls it down. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. A 12-point game. Mobley there for the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. Yeah, that goes in.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
I told him take it from the top of the key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Yeah, take it from the top, on my mama, check ball, check, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball, check ball, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball. I got all the hot sauce and one, watch how I dribble. Hair thicker sand. Run up the middle. She don't know my real name. I don't be talking on no pillow. I'm from that dope era. Boy, my mama George Mirror son stacks. Lanky, boy, your money. Then I whip your hair like that girl Willow. Little mama thick. Watch just like Jello. Oh, she like fast cars. In a commercial.